Hi and welcome back. For those of you who are joining first time, I am Hasid Thanki, the founder of presentation series called Intro to Individual Life Underwriting. Let's review dermatology today. I am not going to go into the anatomy and physiology of all the skin disease, tumors, cancers, etc. But I will just quickly go over the cases or the conditions that you may frequently encounter in your daily routine while you underwrite dermatology. So, with that being said, first and foremost, you may see on the live application and or on the medical records skin disorders, generally benign, so wouldn't be worried too much about. As far as the benign skin disorders are concerned, watch out for the occupational or environmental or say sun exposure. Those are the factors that could be contributing. Now, if we are looking at a severe condition, then you need to look at what is the extent of severity, what kind of treatment and the effect that we are looking at on say functional capacity. Okay, and generally, having said that, generally I would say they are not rateable. So talking about first and foremost the skin orders, generally benign categories. Okay, let's move on. Then there can be another categories of skin disorders that you may confront, and this has to do with in systemic disease. Now here what we are looking for is the underlying cause, and what you want to do is pay close attention to the underlying cause and rate accordingly. That's the thing that you want to notice here, rather than getting stuck looking on surface about the skin disorders. What is the underlying cause when it boils down to the systemic disease? So look at the big picture, look at the root of the cause that may pose extra mortality. So this is another aspect that you may want to make a note of while underwriting dermatology. The next category would be psoriasis. Every day you turn on the TV, we look at the psoriasis. No big deal, but there is a difference between psoriasis and psoriatic arthritis. Again, if psoriatic arthritis, then you need to pay attention to mild, moderate, severe treatment, complications, residuals, and then follow your company specifics, follow the underwriting manual. Another category in dermatology would be about the skin tumors. There can be skin tumors that you may frequently encounter. No big deal as long as those are the benign tumors, okay? And generally they are not rateable. And this is the category where I would say that these are the skin tumors we call other than melanoma. Other than melanoma. So that is the category I am referring to. The real aspect or the real underwriting or the mortality when we talk about dermatology, it boils down to one thing, and that is melanoma. Melanoma is the core aspect in life underwriting as it relates to dermatology. So you need to look out for the melanoma, all the pathological details, follow the TNM classification that we normally follow in the industry. As you know, higher the stage, higher the mortality. So depending upon the size of the tumor, the Clark level, the presence of ulceration, you add on plus mitosis, plus the number of lymph node involvement, plus if metastasis or the distant spread all the way to different organ, and the case moves from in situ probably +0 all the way up to RNA. So that's the critical aspect when it comes to underwriting dermatology. So when you are reviewing the medical records, what you may want to watch out for in the medical records are the details like look at the cancer genetics, the surveillance, the follow-up, the treatment. Are you dealing with a multiple or a recurrent tumor? Okay, that's the important aspect, multiple or recurrent tumor. And likewise, as we underwrite any impairment, we also look out for the additional risk factors that could contribute or that may per se add extra mortality, and or in conjunction with combo of the factors could pose extra mortality. Okay, so those are the things that you want to pay attention to. Now, as we know in the industry, there are thousands of companies out there. They use their own data, own manual, and own company specifics. But we are dealing with law of large numbers. So the difference between preferred elite and preferred plus, or a preferred versus standard, may be a win or lose a case as far as our agent and broker is concerned. So follow the company specifics, because that's how the policies are priced. On the other hand, we may see a case where one manual would offer plus 400 and the other manual may offer a postpone or may offer nothing, decline, RNA, risk not acceptable. But we need to respect the manual that we follow or our company expects us to follow. And likewise, there may be scenarios where companies are following the same underwriting manual, but they try to make some adjustments, what they call company specifics. So you want to be careful about, are you making those adjustments based on the company specifics that they time to time revise and update. So be on the same page as it relates to your company specifics. I think enough on the dermatology, given we are having this presentation series at intro level. When we meet again, we will focus and we will review rheumatoid arthritis. I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye now.